Alright, we're going to be unboxing the new Zelda Nintendo Switch. This is the OLED model. So the OLED model has some upgrades compared to the original Nintendo Switch, and I'm very excited to open this up because I still have my original release model Nintendo Switch, and there's nothing wrong with this. This still works great. However, I was looking to make an upgrade, and once I saw this Zelda custom model, I knew it was for me. So one of the things that you get with the OLED model versus the old one is you get an upgraded storage. So this has 64 gigs of storage. It has an upgraded kickstand. The dock now includes a LAN port by default, which is pretty cool. It also has a larger screen, and it uses OLED technology instead of typical LCD, which means that the blacks are blacker and the colors are more vibrant on the screen. Let's go ahead and open this up. So one thing about this that I think is pretty unusual, and I think most people will consider this weird, is that it does not include the game. On the box, it advertises that this is the special edition for Tears of the Kingdom, but it does not include the actual game. No, God! Which is weird because this costs more than the actual base model OLED Switch, makes this one of the most expensive Switch bundles you can buy, and it doesn't come with the game, which is terrible. So let's go ahead and open this up. So here's what the box looks like. Definitely a collector's edition type box, though not too much to write home about. It's just kind of a typical box. No, holographic images or anything like that. There's Link on the front. That's about it. So let's open it up. So I've had a Nintendo Switch really since they've come out, and it's really been a great console. So the OLED is great for people who may not use it very often in the docked position and may use it more in handheld mode. So the first thing that I see here is the Joy-Cons. So the Joy-Cons are very cool. Let's take it out of the packaging. It has it's a gold Joy-Con on the front, and then it's white on the back. It has some sort of gold accent on the back there, which is pretty cool. Hopefully this is less susceptible to the Joy-Con drift issue that's kind of plaguing a lot of Nintendo Switch owners these days. One other thing that's pretty cool is that the side buttons are accented gold. So looking at the left Joy-Con, this has a bit more of a green accent. But similarly, on the back, it's all white, has that gold logo there in the bottom left. No immediate differences. I mean, obviously, these are just your standard Joy-Cons. The finish on these are kind of matte, is kind of my initial impressions. No major differences than the Joy-Con that came with my original Nintendo Switch. Let's look at the actual unit itself. So let's take it out. If I can get it out of the plastic. It's a little too hard. Alright, so wow, immediately the first thing I notice is the screen is huge compared to the old one. So this is the 7-inch screen. I'm not sure, I think the older one is 5-inch, but you can kind of see the side-by-side comparison. We'll turn these on here in a minute, but initially, wow, much bigger screen. I could see how that's useful. But not much in terms of customization that kind of sticks out. The back has kind of a unique pattern to it. And you have the kickstand there. The kickstand's pretty cool. But nothing, on first hand, you would not really realize that this is a special edition, which is kind of a bummer. So what makes this a special edition is really the Joy-Cons. Compared to a normal Switch OLED, I don't really know if you would see much of a difference. Standard Nintendo charger. So yeah, that's just the standard charger, so not much to talk about there. Standard HDMI cable. Then you get the Joy-Con controller grip handle. So you can just pop them in like that. I will be using the Pro controllers because it's much more comfortable. But if you wanted to see what it looked like in the controller grip, this is what it looks like. Pretty cool. In terms of other custom things, it looks like the Joy-Con grip adapters are custom. So the lanyard is kind of like this golden white braided cable with a white and black button build. So yeah, same here with the other Joy-Con grip. All right, now let's look at the dock. So the dock is arguably the most impressive part of this thing. And hopefully I don't struggle with the packaging. Let's check it out. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, definitely this is the selling reason on this unit. The design at the front, just looking at it, is very intricate. Super cool. I could see how the Zelda fans would go crazy for this. I do like how the sides have like a black accent. And then you have access to the back where you have that integrated LAN connection. I'm kind of shocked that this doesn't have a hinge. It just kind of pops off. That was probably by design. The back also has some gold accents there to kind of wrap it up. All right, so in terms of the screens, that's what it looks like. So definitely a huge upgrade from both image quality and you know, vibrance. It's night and day. I would much rather use this in handheld mode. So this isn't the first specialty Nintendo console we've talked about on this channel. We recently made a whole video about a Japanese 2DS, which was Minecraft themed, which is pretty cool. So be sure to check that video out, and we'll see you later.